Hello. Hello. Why? Sound is coming from there. Hello. 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 Can't hear you. Hello. You have to speak that closer. Hello. Hello. Now it's good. Hello. It's only going in bits and pieces. Why? Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Nothing. Hello.
Sometimes it's coming. Hello. Hello. Now it's coming. Hello. Hello. Check. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Madam, hello. Madam, can you hear me, madam? Can you hear me? Hello, hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Am I audible? Yeah. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Typically, on any Tuesday morning, we would be headed for work. And now that you've making a detour to come here, it means a lot to us. A warm welcome to all of you. May I welcome the new guests, Dave Norman, Vice President of Move Aircraft Group. Mr. Shyam Parigiri, Managing Director, Move India Technology Center. Welcome you, sir. Vinay Roy, Design Section Head, Move India Technology Center. Thank you, Vinay. The reason we are here is because of Vinay. So thank you so much for that as well. I also welcome our rotators. Thank you so much for being here. I now request the President Samir to come over to the dais. Thank you, Samir. Prashant, our secretary, to bring the guests over to the dais. Thank you, Prashant. Thank you, everyone. I now request Manjunath, our International Service Director, to please introduce the chief guest.
Pleasure to introduce the chief guest today. David Norman currently serves as the Group Vice President, Engineering Technology and New Business Ventures for Moog Aircraft Group. Dave's early career at Moog involved progressively increasing responsibilities in both product and development engineering roles. Dave left Moog in 1998 to start a pharmaceutical automation services company serving the eastern United States. Upon his return to Moog in 2004, Dave has held a series of engineering and business leadership roles, including Business Unit General Manager and Director of Innovation. Dave holds a BSc and MSc in Engineering. Thanks, sir. We also have Shyam Parigiri, Managing Director, Move India Technology Center.
Thank you so much, Manju. As you all know, the objective of today's program is to have Moog participating with us in the Lactating project. But we also wanted to use this opportunity to enhance our engagement with them. We therefore have two presentations. The first will be by Nandakumar, who will present about our club and our projects to Moog. This will be followed by a presentation by Vinay Roy on their CSR initiatives. Would you like to
Good morning. I've been actually asked by Suman to make a presentation on our club activities, basically to introduce our club. Well, this is actually the 30th year that we have been in business, and she's actually given me 10 minutes to cover the whole project set to home. So what I'm planning to do is I'm just doing something which
club was actually formed in June 1984 with 32 members. They were the charter members who formed the club. Many of those members are still with us, and we are part of the Rotary District 3190. Shortly, because there are too many clubs in the district, the club is being bifurcated in between. So in the next 2 years, we will be in the district. Our office premises, this premises was actually built in the late 80s, and it has been very thoughtfully named as the Rotary House of Learning. We do run quite a bit of projects here. Our weekly meetings are held in this location. And we also have a Siamese twin, which is the Bangalore Rotary, the Bangalore Cantonment Rotary Trust. The reason why we have formed this trust is for obtaining donations. All our donations come into that because that is a registered body with the Income Tax Department. We have also registered with the FCRA, and therefore the donations are made into that. The projects are run by the club. The club and they're both the same members. The beneficiaries of the Rotary Trust is the Bangalore Cantonment. Right now we have 57 members, and all the members, and then with thanks to the charter members, they are hosting the charter sense of discipline and the club. The club will always be a very effective of these all activities.
Teamwork and fellowship. Actually, the projects are funded by different committees. We have the Community Services Committee, we have the Vocational Services, we have the International Services Committee, and the Youth Services Committee. But this committee, I would say, the Club Services Committee is the anchor of the club. It actually leads all the fundraising activities, it oversees the membership development, and it also interfaces with the Rotary Club on various projects. And for our weekly meetings, we organize the world-class speakers, and we also organize celebrations. We celebrate the Independence Day, the Republic Day. We involve the school children, the children of the schools which were sponsored, and we also have a social gathering, which is recently last week we had a family night where all our members and their spouses participated. The Club Services Committee also assists in promoting the Rotary movement. We are pretty strong on the social media. We have the Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram. We have the weekly meetings which are streamed on YouTube. In fact, this one is also streamed on YouTube. We have the monthly banners which come out, and we also have a very good website. Now, coming to the projects, there are 7 Rotary avenues of service, and one of them is the environment. And we had started a project in 2000. It's a 2020. It's a 3-year project, and the project is of planting 1,000 trees involving a rainwater harvesting program in rural Karnataka. That is still in progress. We hope to close the project this year. And similarly, the Rotary Club earlier this month, distributed tree saplings in a government college to students and teachers in Chennapatnam. Chennapatnam is a place where we also manage and run the school. Similarly, last year there were fruit saplings which was distributed to the farming community in Nagpur. Now coming to the next service avenue, which is the focus area, which is the disease prevention and treatment. This month, actually in September, there was a free eye checkup conducted for 1,500 government school children in association with a reputed hospital. This program ran over a week, and all the children were tested, and whoever needed spectacles were provided specs for free of cost, and if any other treatment was required, they were brought to the hospital, and that treatment was also given free. Similarly, our association with hospitals goes that we have installed a dialysis machine at the BMS hospital. Right now, about 200 patients make use of this facility every month. And there is also an apprentice machine installed at the Kidwai Cancer Institute and the pediatric respirator at the Cancer Institute as well. We actually gave about 100 bone marrow needles for the treatment of leukemia-affected pediatric patients who are needy. And similarly, the apheresis machine kits, they are used for separation of the blood components, so that that is basically people who donate blood for the leukemia-affected patients. We also have a rural center in Kakinada, which is in Bididi, it's in just outside the city of Bangalore. The free health checkup is conducted and awareness programs are done. This actually covers an area of about 15 villages, and we are running this with a hospital, which is Rajarajeshwari Medical College. Then we conduct the blood donation camps. Recently, there has been a camp which has been conducted in one of the IT parks. So going forward, there will be more camps which we conduct. Generally, about 3 to 4 camps are conducted every year. And we also have a old age home. We look after the welfare of the citizens, the senior citizens. We provide them with medicines, rations, and nutrition, and it also gives a platform for our road and interactors to interact with them and keep them cheerful. This Alzheimer's Dementia Rotary Action Group, this is actually based out of the US. And in India, they've started a chapter in India, and our club is the lead club for that. And our club has been forming chapter, voting and registering chapters across India. And recently, we have done about 15 programs in this month at various centers, awareness programs. And there was also a walkathon which was conducted in a college, which is again to promote the awareness of this. And during the COVID time, we did do our share of work on the COVID front as well. We conducted free vaccination camps. We distributed food kits and face masks free of cost to the underprivileged. And we also donated some non-invasive ventilators. This was actually given to us by a company in Sweden, and we gave it to some charitable institutions who could render free service to the patients. Now, the other important focus area is the growing local economies, and there, one of the projects is empowering women, and we do run tailoring and beautician courses to the needy, and actually one of the courses is being run in this center upstairs, and there is also one which is run in St. Charles Institute, which is close by. In fact, 23 people from the tailoring course which have just attended are just completing the course next week, and they'll get certified. Most of these people, we do provide them with beautician kits and sewing machines at the end of the program. And we see that they are self-sufficient and they can make a living on their own. And they have been quite successful. This is one of the programs which has been done quite well now. Similarly, we have a microcredit system which we provide finance to self-help groups. We provide financial assistance. We train them in various locations, and many of them have started. They are doing business in agriculture. They have started small shops, and they have also got this cattle farming, which is there. And 2 years ago, we actually started this this program for the senior citizens. These people were basically picked up from the slums, and they make paper bags out of the old newspapers. Newspapers are supplied to them. They make paper bags. Paper bags, these are sold, and 100% of the profits is distributed to them. It did hit the block because we just started it before COVID. But one good thing which happened was the papers started being distributed to the homes of the people because they could not come to the center. And that saw an increase in the number to about 200 people started participating in that. Then last year, we did another thing which we did was we gave wheelchairs to the needy across Karnataka in association with the NGO, which is Pro-Vision Asia. 25 wheelchairs were given to the needy people so that they can move around and carry their living. And as far as engagement with youth is concerned, we are tied up with Bosch, and we conduct programs, training programs. One is the caregivers program. Similarly, we do customer relationship program. The beauty of this is 100% employment is guaranteed by Bosch. They do the program, we provide the space, we get the people here, we train them, and because they have a very wide network, and 100% of the people have been picked up for jobs after this program. And recently, there have been very heavy rains in Bangalore and there was flooding in various places. So we did a bit there. We distributed tarpaulins to prevent flooding for the damaged roofs and floors of some of the houses in that area. We have also established a senior citizens club about 30 years ago. It is quite active. They meet here. And most of the members are from the local area. We've got about 120 members. During the COVID, it had come down. Now it's slowly picking up again. The other area where we work on is the maternal and child health. And obviously, you know about it. We'll be talking more about it. This is the maternal and child health program. We are providing expectant mothers and new mothers and infants for a period of 2 years by providing nutrition kits to them. And we also do sessions on nutrition for lactating mothers. Coming to water, sanitation, and hygiene, we do conduct sensitization sessions and menstrual hygiene management sessions for adults and girls, students of schools and colleges. And recently, we've also done a session on general hygiene for about 100 schools, boys and girls. This basic literacy, educational literacy is one of a very important avenue of service for us. In fact, this is a pre-primary school in one of the slum areas, which we are managing right now. This is purely out of sponsorship. Anybody who pays 25,000 rupees sponsors one child. The whole welfare of the child is taken care of. They come from the nearby slums and they're provided with free education, books, uniform, and midday meal scheme. And similarly, in Chennapatna, we are running a full-fledged school with over 400 students. The whole management from end-to-end support is being given by the club. And we also give free concessions to about 100 students who are from the economically challenged background. The youth scholarship is again one of the very important projects for us. We distribute for deserving students of the weaker sessions. We give them financial assistance to pursue their school and higher education. Every year our budget on this is about between 15 to 20 lakhs is what we distribute. And these are all, most of this comes out of CSR funding from various organizations. And there are students who have actually done medicine, engineering and all that, and they're doing extremely well. Similarly, midday we also give midday meal schemes to meals to every day to school students. This is again run through an NGO. And during COVID, we did support a school students orphanage. We donated nutrition, vitamins, sports equipments to the student inmates of that orphanage, which is actually attached to a government model school here. And this year again, thanks to distributing about 7,000 notebooks to students of various government schools. And I believe some of the books have even reached Kashmir. They've been distributed together. This is actually thanks to you. You have participated in this project. The career counseling programs, we do constantly. We do this. The career counseling sessions for students of the classes from 8th to 10th standard, and this is either done during the COVID time. We had to do it online, but now it is back. We started going to the schools to do it. Similarly, we also engage students in the various skilling and educational workshops. They do chemistry and they've taken out to various organizations to understand how they work, etc. The other project is we nurture student organizational and leadership skills. This is actually we promote the Interact and Rotaract clubs for youth. Interact is from the schools, Rotaract is from the colleges. So we have clubs under us. So we engage them and develop their organizational leadership skills. For that, on an annual basis, we do a residential program called RAGA, and that gives them a physical platform actually for the participants to interact and develop better relationships and also focus and develop their soft skills. Now, these are basically the projects in short which we have been engaging in, but our international connect is also pretty strong. That is, we engage with other Rotary clubs. We actually, years ago, we engaged with this club in Turkey, and where the first carbon neutral village was established in rural Turkey. This project was done by us jointly, and actually last year the international president visited the site and it is still operated. And we also have an association with the Rotary Club of Princeton in the USA. They were very active with us in providing COVID relief, educational projects, and also for the microfinancing for the self-help groups. We did the project. This again came to support from the Rotary Club of Chatsworth in South Africa. We did the project. There is a Siddhi community which the origins come from Africa. So we did the project. This is it's called the Madhusana project. Locally, Babar supported us, and this was actually for beekeeping. This was for them as a vocation. We developed that along with the Rotary Club of Sirsi. Again, in South Africa, when there was a problem following the riots, we stepped in and helped along with the Rotary Club of Church in South Africa. We provided to more than 1,000 people the old age and children's home relief. This was done through them, but we did support them financially to go. We do keep up our connections. Members do visit various clubs outside. Recently, we had a member visiting a Rotary Club in Seattle, and the other one was in Seoul in Korea. And to carry out our programs, we have actually signed sister club agreements. One we have signed with Colombo. This is done last year. The same one. Again, last year we signed another sister club agreement with the Madrigal Business Park in Philippines. This is basically to come together and do projects in a more meaningful manner. And again, over the years, as I said, our club has been active for about 38 years now. So most of the children of our Rotarians are all grown up now, are all settled, they're all outside. So they do come and do help us in projects. They do fund, they do get involved in the projects. And this is basically a helping hands initiative which we have started. And we still have a connect with the Rotary Foundation. We are a 100% giving club where all the members contribute to the annual fund and other Rotary projects. And we also have a 100% PHF club. Besides the projects, actually, we do recognize various services. We have an award which is called International Goodwill and Understanding Award. We recognize individuals or organizations for their outstanding initiatives which fosters international relationships in Karnataka. This is one of the awards which we gave last year. And similarly, we have for the vocational, we have two awards, which is called the For the Sake of Honor Award and the Vocational Excellence Award. Here again, we recognize outstanding contributions which made significant advancement in the vocational field and which will set an example for the to strive for excellence. And this award last year was given to the Bangalore International Airport for the Sake of Honor Award. And for the Vocational Excellence Award, it was given to two teachers from the schools. Similarly, we do recognize the contributions of the youth. We have a Youth Achievers Award where the youth 20 to 35 years who have contributed significantly to public and social good are recognized. And this was the award which we gave last year. These awards, this year again, this will come up. Every year we do this. And this is called the Guru Vandana Award. This was done this year. An outstanding services of teachers of various schools in Karnataka was recognized at the Teachers' Day this year. So on a summary, if you look at it on an average, we have been doing about 75 projects a year. Our budget would be about 1.25 crores and the direct beneficiaries would be about 50,000. This is on average. One of the reasons why this is there is earlier we were doing a lot of projects on our own. Now we have started aligning with various organizations, the district, and also various clubs in the district to do joint projects. So the reach is much better than the earlier years. So gentlemen, this has been our journey over the last 38 years. And one of the biggest assets which we have, which I would say is the bonding among the members. And while at office, fun is serious business for us. We meet every week, whether it is rain or shine, and we commence and close our meetings on time. All the families are involved in our events, and the responsibility and ownership of projects is spread among many shoulders. With that in short is the work that we have done over 30 years. Any questions? Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Nanda, for that detailed yet crisp presentation. I will now request Vinay Roy to present on your CSR initiatives. Please come.
Good morning. Can you hear me backside? Okay, good. Can you hear me now? Okay. Is it better now? Okay. Well, it's going to be very brief summary of some of the projects that we have been doing from MITC. Can you bring the slide some more, please? Okay. So I'm lastly going to cover the broader area. Okay, learn about it. So just the broader area that we have been covering, probably will not be able to go much in details. So next slide, please. Starting from the education side. Yeah, sorry, a lot of pictures really. We won't get into any other details, but just wanted to give you a glimpse of pictures highlighting some of the projects we have done in the education area. You see the first picture on the top left is the classroom that we have constructed a year ago. And then you see another picture where we constructed one floor of a school in Electronic City. The other picture showing a specialized bus for the children with special assistance going to the school. The other picture showing a custom built equipment that we have designed and built in our laboratory, and we have given to the colleges, a college for them to try out the basic concepts of physics. The other picture showing kind of a school kit, which is a bag and the stationery items and geometry boxes, currently being given to 1,000 students, various parts of Karnataka. And the other picture on the right lowermost is the picture from what we did together at Karnataka Public School. So all in all, these are the more of the highlights, but if I see last couple of years at MITC, we have done nearly a dozen of kind of colleges like this. And it has been a very satisfying and I would say the pleasing journey serving the society. Moving on the next slide, please, which is mostly on the health and hygiene. Most of our donations have been on the different types of equipments, setting up diagnostic room, and then during COVID, Mr. Nanda highlighted, we did various types of supports in the industry, including the various specific equipment that were required during COVID, including oxygen generators. Some supports we did to establish the ICU somewhere in Bangalore. And then across this, in this area, we have been kind of distributing and supporting the various hygiene type of materials being given to different trust and different organizations. The beneficiary, of course, is the underprivileged people, the senior citizens, and then the children with disabilities and Down syndrome being served with this equipment. Coming on the next one, which is more like a general infrastructure and I would say also on the daily usage items. We have established an audio studio for people to really, those who have passion in kind of a music, to get into that kind of a learning. And then also see a picture there the stage equipment for the artists. The other picture showing beds that we have given to a house, basically that houses the leprosy patients. The picture on the lower side, left side, is a cold storage that we have donated to one of the trusts that serves the midday meal for thousands of people every day. The other picture showing their hostel for blind, basically the blind children. We have renovated that hostel. In fact, we also renovated the kitchen there in that trust. The other picture showing there where we established the boiler in a kitchen in another trust in Bangalore. And then the last picture here showing our grocery donation through this organization. This has been another very focused area. I would say more than 2 dozens of the causes we have served in last couple of years. I finally want to leave it on the next slide, our core values and guiding principle. We believe that whether it is developing a leading technology for the world or people on the earth dreaming a better life, we believe we are in this together, and that gives the strength to do whatever we are doing in CSR area. So that's pretty much from MOOC side on CSR front. And one vision of showing these such needs that we can partner with apart from what we are doing. On behalf of Sam and Deo, I'm kind of giving notes that we'll be happy to take them and work together through that. Yeah, thank you. I hope we don't have time for question and answer now, but if anytime there are any questions, we'll be happy to work together really. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ravi. Yeah, we can close this now. May I request all of you to come over to the dais. Yeah. As you all know, MOOC has supported us in 2 of our projects. The first is the notebook project. I'll quickly summarize on the notebook project and then you will realize why. MOOC has helped us in procuring close to about 5,000 notebooks. We were also donated 2,500 notebooks by S.H. Chandran Institute. As we speak, these notebooks have been donated in close to 3 schools, about 1,400 children. We have given about 6,000 notebooks, and in fact, the MOOC team was there, when we distributed the notebooks in one of the schools. 2 more schools are left. One is the Gubbi school, which has been suggested by MOOC themselves, and the other is the Banaswadi Sultan Palia school, where we plan to do the distribution soon. Yeah. That's a quick summary on the project. And I also want to tell you that because this is an ongoing project for us, we do plan to go back to these schools end of the year to take feedback and see as to how we can improvise on this. Thank you. I will now request Vinay Hirai.
Yeah. Thank you, Suman, for the summary. And probably you could feel from my slides, education is one of the key areas that we focus on. And to that extent, we are really very, very thankful to Rotary Club and all the people who have helped us in identifying those needy, reaching out to them, doing procurement on our behalf, and then joining us in distributing those notebooks. So really appreciate all the support that has come so far. Another thing I wanted to really mention my personal experience whenever I joined, event like this with Rotary. What inspires me, the volunteers and the senior citizens really The kind of energy I saw on their faces really very, very inspiring. So really appreciate being the inspiration for us in that area. Okay, now I want to take the opportunity to invite Dev and Syam to hand over the check to the treasurer of the club for the donation that we have committed for the notebook distribution. So, Syam and Dev, please. Okay. Right. Thank you. Thank you, Dev and Syam. Over to you, Suman now. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. We now move over to the next project, the Lactating Mothers Project. So we started this project exactly a year ago. This is a brainchild of Vimla Pinto. And it was done under the presidency of Vinod John. That's Vinod John. And the director, Sadashiv Shetty. I would now request Vimla Pinto to quickly summarize the project. Good morning, Mr. Evans. Good morning, Mr. Karigari, Mr. Roy, President of Rotary Club, Rotarian Samir Gupta, and Secretary Prashant. Coming straight to the project, Rotary International under disease treatment and disease prevention has a focus area of maternal care. The reason for this is it's very, very specific because of the high infant mortality, and also death of young mothers. The reasons for this are manifold. There could be lack of adequate nourishment, lack of care. Of course, there will be other social and other reasons. The government of India, keeping in view WHO guidelines, supervises the process of medical care for the mother and the child right from the time the lady is expecting. So there's literally an entire booklet that is maintained by all government hospitals. Keeping in view the fact that many of these people are from economically challenged families, nourishment plays a very important role. And that is where we thought we will step in to provide nourishment for the mother, because only a healthy mother can give birth to a healthy child. And this is monitored right from the time she's expecting till the child is 24 months or 2 years old of age. We also provide a kit for the child, which is basically feeding bottles and all other allied equipment for the child. It's a one-time kit that we provide. And when we started the project, we started it with 12 mothers because we said we should start small, learning along the way and then grow. The other idea was, we know they come from economically challenged families. This is food that we're giving. So typically when you give food to a family, you can't say that only the mother will have it. It obviously is shared by the family. So what we give is something that serves for the mother, the husband, and the children. The quantities are what works for a month.
And it's nourishment for the mother, it's nourishment for the child, because our aim is a healthy family. That is the premise. We grew to a number of 18 last year, and I think we are adding 10 more this year. So we are happy that it's taken off, it's growing, and we're looking forward to focusing and supporting them on nourishment. That's the idea behind the whole project.
Thank you so much, Vimla. Samir, a few words.
Good morning, everybody. It's a pleasure to have all of you here, especially the team. Last year when we started the project, it was a pilot. It was an uncharted territory for us to see that. And it's heartening to know that 15 months down the line, the scope of it is increasing. And today, I think we are inducting some more beneficiaries. And the objective of it, beyond education, beyond food, also be to educate the women, because what all the end objectives are will come with a host of interaction into the life in terms of educating women, educating the husband as well. So you will see this project take a new shape in the coming months, and we hope to have your continued support. I would also like to thank you all for it has been a wonderful experience dealing with you. I must share my experience with you, Rotarians, and I'm sure you all don't know how it has been. I just contacted them in June. I get a call from Vinay, and he says that please share your two most important projects, and we are ready. And it took us exactly 48 hours. It took exactly 48 hours to Vinay to confirm to me and say that these are the funds available to you. And it was beyond expectations. And I think from what we have seen, I can see the commitment to society. And we are the postmen. You got the funds, the community has a need, and we'll patch both of it in the most efficient manner. So I will come back to you with a couple of good projects what we have in the pipeline, and I hope to get your attention on that. Thank you once again for helping us. Have a great day.
Thank you, Samir. As a token of our appreciation, we would like to hand over a plaque. May I request our Secretary Prashant to read out the citation and hand the plaque along with Samir.
We'll have a copy of it. Readable copy. I'll just read up the citation first. Rotary Club of Bangalore continued. Certificate of appreciation awarded to Moog in recognition of their active support towards efforts in serving the local community through social, educational, and healthcare initiatives. Presented on this 27th day of September 2022. Signed Sunny Gupta, President, Prashant Devai, Top Secretary, Sivan Shankar, Director, Community Services. I request Samir to kindly hand over the award. Please. Yeah.
May I now request Dave Norman to address the gathering.
First, I want to say thank you very much for the honor of being invited here. I'm reminded in our conversations before the event and speaking with some of you that we are all in this together. It's one of our cultural values within Moog, but it's also important among all of us. One of the honors I have as part of my job, I get to go to all different parts of the world that Moog is present in, but I get to meet with a lot of different people, and I'm always struck by the passion that people have to support others, and just that feeling that we get when we work together and we solve really hard problems for our societies and for people. We all have a common goal. We want to have a happy and healthy life with our families and with our friends. That's a shared value among all of us. I look around the room and I see people that look just like people at home. It's amazing to me how close we are. I'm involved with some foundations and charities back home in the US, and the part that really strikes me is the passion that people have to help others. I see it here. I see it with my colleagues. Our MITC facility in Bangalore is a standout as far as how to be a good corporate citizen. They're a model for the rest of us within Moog. So again, I really appreciate being invited. It's a true honor, and I look forward to doing more with the community in Bangalore and throughout the world and in the places that Moog serves. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dave. As indicated, today we are inducting 10 new beneficiaries. So I'm going to request the MOVE team, Dave, Shyam, and Vinay, to hand over the ID cards to 2 of the new beneficiaries. So, Kiran. Satyamati. Yeah.
Carry on.
Students. They are 2 of our current beneficiaries. They've been with us since October. Anita
Shyam.
Every month after.
Yeah, and the coupon also. The coupon. Yes, yes. Thank you. ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. Yeah, I'm Kala Vetrimaran.
Thank you very much. For association.
Thank you so much. Thanks for our. Thank you. Thank you once again. Thank you.
I just thought I'll check with Shyam. Would you like to say something, Shyam, before we close?
Please take your seats.
So I was actually thinking that all the beneficiaries would be here, so I tried to speak in the local language, but then. We'll do that too. Yeah, this will only be like 2 minutes, so that's also fine. That's also fine. Sure, but I just want to appreciate the fact that we had the opportunity from your side to partner with Rotary Club and get involved in such initiatives. As when I outlined, our primary focus are education, empowerment, health, and of course, serving the underprivileged. So it's our pleasure as part of our Move India Technology Center to be associated in such initiatives. And we have a CSR managing committee with very passionate managers within the organization are a part of that committee, including Vinay. So we distribute our workload in terms of who we associate with amongst us as the CSR managing committee. And we are very methodical in how we select what initiatives we want. It has to perfectly align with sort of the overall mission that we have in terms of which areas of the society that we are going to be serving. So we do our due diligence, and of course, Rotary, we don't really need to do any kind of due diligence. Of course, you have the gold standards when it comes to serving the society and CSR. So from that perspective, I'm extremely pleased that we are associated with you, and I'm sure we will continue our association and journey together. Year on year, we have a need, I should say, from our side, but then there's also the need from the society. I think those two needs is where you help us bridge those gaps. So thank you so much, and thanks for the opportunity, and thanks for inviting us to be a part of this event. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. We will close the program with the word of thanks from Venkat.
Thank you so much. I am known because it's an opportunity to get everybody under our roof, and I don't want to miss this opportunity. I'd like to first of all start by thanking the Move team, firstly represented by Dave Norman from the global side. Thank you, sir. Many organizations do become very successful, but I think thinking about contributing to the immediate community and society around goes a long way. Not everybody does it. So we really thank you for your large heart as individuals and as an organization for coming forward to support many of these causes. Thank you for being here at our facilities. It's an honor. Thank you again goes to Jishan Perigiri, the MD of Move India Technology Center. MITC, I think, is at the heart of this entire thing. And Move has been at the forefront of supporting the community for many years, and we're very glad that we found common grounds where we could work. Special thanks to Vinay Roy. I think he has spearheaded this relationship. Thank you very much, sir. You will see many layers of what we do as we move forward. I would like you to also look at me. So, just a couple of takeaways for me from our own presentation and from the presentation from Vinay Roy. I think the things that was brought up very well was that Rotary Club Bangalore contingent is a vehicle for you. Please do dream, and 99.99% of the time we are already in that area of service, and we would be able to align together. There is 100% bang for the buck for every rupee that you want to donate with an organization like us, because of our construct and the way we are structured, is every rupee is only spent on a beneficiary. So there is zero admin road. I'm sure you already knew about it, but I just thought I should mention this. We would find that there are 50,000 direct beneficiaries from us. Very basic handkerchief math. We at least about 2.5 lakh indirect beneficiaries if you take them as a family unit. So that is the kind of impact that we are able to do, all thanks to organizations like yourselves. But most importantly, we have a lot of takeaways from Vinay's presentation. You have been silently addressing so many areas that really mean a lot to the society. So with a large heart, and you have been addressing areas such as education, health and hygiene, and general, you just called it general infrastructure, but some of the contributions that you've made in the vocational side, on the health side, education side, and food and nutrition side, including your cold storage, I'm sure have benefited thousands, if not lakhs of people. So thanks to you again, and we're all in this together. Please think of it, and we are there to create a vehicle for you to serve the society. Thank you again.
Now I think let's go out. You can address the ladies there, and then we'll take you up for a visit. Venkat will take you up.